Hey, welcome back to day 10 of me streaming every day, getting this productivity app of mine off the ground. It's called Compass Calendar, and it is a planner for ambitious minimalists as I'm marketing it right now. We've been working on marketing, some product stuff. Today, shifting back to marketing. Gotta stay away from the code a little bit, not get too drawn in. Honestly, I'm a little disheveled. I'm just glad to be here right now. I ate something not good yesterday, and I was up all night just yarfing. And yeah, I thought I'd be out, but I bounced back pretty quick today after I got some food in me, got a little fresh air. So we're here. I'm happy I'm here. I'm not as dialed in as I normally am, but I'm here. So you're gonna see me wrap up some work that I would have normally done before this, but it might be cool. Might be cool to see. So I recorded an intro for the mini app we created a few days ago here. /life. Oh. /life. There we go. So this is what it seems like it does. I won't go into it. You can go back a few days to watch that if you want. But after getting good responses from my network, I wanted to do a more public launch, and I'm going to do that on Product Hunt. So I was working on some of the assets and copy. It's actually like a lot easier than I remember it. Last time I did this, I tried to plan everything and like do everything perfect. This time I'm just like, let's just get it out there. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to save the day, but like, let's not spend too much time on this one since it's such a simple app. There's no conversion, there's no account signups, there's no nothing. So this is kind of going to be a fun experiment to see just purely off the idea, how hard does it hit? Because a lot of people like it, but a lot of the people who've seen it, everyone who's seen it kind of knows me already. So can you trust them? Can you really trust them? I think so. I think it's cool. So anyway, I'm trying to get it out there, and they recommended this interactive demo showcasing the functionality, telling the story. So I don't know what all these are for, these separate demos, but it looks like they just need a link. So I'm doing it old school. I recorded it with QuickTime, and then I try to export it, but I need to trim a little bit, and I tried trimming it in QuickTime. For some reason, it didn't work. So now I'm back to the video editing software, and you're going to see me cooking here and do some crazy edits. Ready? So it's only a minute 4 long, but here is where I'm setting up OBS to record. So I just want to get rid of that. And this is really advanced, so it's okay if you don't understand, but I'm just dragging it in until I start talking. It looks like the waveform's down there. So let's see if I can play this. Hey PH, here's the app. Done. Done. I guess I'll trim the end too. For some reason I couldn't do that in QuickTime. Save. Render. All right, now we're gonna render it. I bet it'll take, what is it gonna take? 15 seconds? This used to take so much longer on my old computer. And then I got the souped up one. I went a little crazy. But it's been so nice for stuff like this. I mean, here it's the same video, but when you got different sources of audio and you're bringing in different layers of video, and you're adding in like little memes and sound effects and adjusting. It's just it can take a while. But also I'm very oh no, I messed up. See, I left way too much. Oh, rookie. I left too much like dead air up here, so now it's just gonna render with a blank screen. What a rookie mistake. Let's go back here. Yeah, look at that. Bye bye. All right, take two. Replace it. All right, now we're cooking. So it's already 5 p.m. local time, so I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow morning. So now I got upload to YouTube, so it's a public link. So let's do that. And you can see the studio setup here. I don't think I want to do it on my channel. We're gonna do it on Switchback's channel. Switchback is the parent company, which sounds more fancy than it is. It's just an LLC, and it's where I upload some videos like onboarding and whatever random stuff. So let's do it from here. I kind of like doing it from YouTube because then I don't have to worry about any of those startup apps and their hosting going away once they get acquired or shut down or anything. Like YouTube's pretty. I think YouTube's going to be around for a little bit, so I'm not worried about that. All right. Not being fancy. Not really worrying about the copy too much. We can do it as... I think they're all unlisted, pretty much. I have some old videos that were when I was doing more contracting that I think are still public, but they're kind of boring. I wouldn't recommend. All right, 3 minutes. Cool. Let's check in. Let's check in on the control room. Here we are. Excellent. Playback error occurred. Don't like that. But it says stream health is good. It says I'm live. There we go. All right, we're still looking good. Okay, we got 2 minutes there. Good time to start on a new thumbnail. You're seeing all my mediocre skills right here. Your boy can make a thumbnail. It's not a good one. Your boy can do some video editing. They're not good at it. But, I can make it work. So I guess I want to center this. It's a little blurry. Don't love it, but I want to just be a little less repetitive with the live thumbnail. So we're going to do this real quick. So that's one layer. I'm going to do another layer with the same thing basically, but I'm going to remove the background. And this is going to help me sneak that text in like under my head if I position it in the right way. There. My ears look a little weird. This is like those CAPTCHA games. Okay. That looks good. Now for the text, this will be day 10. There you go. See that? The Y's behind the head? That's kind of cool. Y'all like that. I know y'all like that. I do too. I don't know why, but something about it. And then I want a little more contrast probably. So I want to do it on this one. Let's see what they got built in. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, this is looking kind of sick actually, with a little glow from the computer. Where'd that one go that I liked? This one's kind of nice. All right, let's rock with that. See if we can do a little more. Ooh. Yo, this is looking better than I thought it would. This is Adobe Express, and I use them just because they give you just enough to be a little dangerous here, but not like too much with, I don't know, I learned Figma, and then I was trying to learn Photoshop, and it's just like too much. I'm like, I don't want to learn all this. I just want to move some dials around a little bit. I like making it, yeah, a little sharp, not that sharp. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do a little blur. That's kind of cool. And then I want to do a shadow on this thing. Like a drop shadow, probably with the accent color here. That'd be sick. Effects. No, on this. How about strong, custom, so it's not black, it's gonna be, let's try this one. That might be too much. Might be too, it's kind of hard to read, huh? Maybe that's not the right effect. Hazy. I don't like the glow. Smooth. Smooth. Subtle. That's it. We got it. So here we go. Day 10. All right. Cool. This one's up. We got our link now. Back where we started, product hunt. Link to the demo. There it is. Or wait. Interact. Oh, they want an interactive demo? What does that even mean? This is just a video. How are these two things different? Add an interactive demo to showcase your launch's functionality. Build your demo with blah, blah, blah. Okay. Hold on. Let's just see what one of these do. Oh, maybe it's like it follows your mouse around. This looks like more like onboarding. Okay, so it's, alright, it's zooming. Okay, cool. I always thought people were just editing that on their own. Like the zooms and transitions and things. That's kind of cool. Let's see, pick another one. Let's look at Hexus. Hexus. Would not recommend that name. Do not add an H at the start of any name. It's the worst. So hard to pronounce. Hexus. Because the H is nothing. H is like the absence of a sound. It's just like a... So you have to try really hard on the next one to get it. Hex. X. And just don't do it. Trust me. Trust me.
Congratulations on your
Okay. All right, so they got chapter markers. All right, same kind of thing. Okay, I get it. It's cool. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. We're just going to go back here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong link now. Okay, likes it. I'm thinking if I can I add Compass Calendar? I don't think Compass Calendar is a maker, it's a product. Yeah. All right, just me. I don't know what they're asking for me here. Add products that help make yours awesome. Great products are in great company. Show why your launch is blah 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 thanks to the products that you used. Oh. Okay, so they want my stack. Okay. I'm not against that. Might help with discovery. Vercel. That's pretty much it. Vercel and React. I don't even think they'll have React because they want products. Okay, guess we got React. We'll do next. It's a little redundant, but it happened. Is that it? React next. Good enough. Good enough for now. Oh, I gotta add stuff to it? Okay. They're pushing it. I'll do it. Okay. Extras. It's free. No promo code. Bootstrapped. Checklist. All right. Wow. That was quick. That was so much faster than the last one I did. Wow. All right. It'll be visible tomorrow at midnight 01 Pacific. I just feel so much better about this one because there's no database, there's nothing going on, nothing's gonna break. All right, I don't think nothing will take the site down unless I get DOSed. So well, yeah, let's do it tomorrow. That was so much easier. I thought there'd have to be some approval or waiting period, but yeah, we're good. I'm not even gonna push this. Like I'm not sending out an email saying, "Hey, we're on Product Hunt." I'm not adding a badge just for that one day. I'm just gonna see. Let the people decide how cool is this, if at all. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. I thought that would take the whole thing. Whoa. All right, you get to watch me finish this real quick. So I'm trying to do like three at a time. Like one template used 3 times. So we're going to do 11 and 12, but slight tweaks to it. If I can click on the actual, there we go. Just gonna change the colors a little bit. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's crazy. How about, yeah, like a black and white kind of a darker, gritty. It's kind of similar. We got some green. I kind of like the black and white. Let's do that. Oops. And this will be white and maybe like a gray, space gray in the background. Same as the speaker. That's kind of like black. All right. Good with it. Good with it. One more, y'all. All right, day 12, let's do something a little, I don't know, a little different. Same theme, but like, different variation. Something a little more bold. What could we do? What happens if there's no background? Looks a little weird in the middle there. Nah, it's like actually busier without the background. They're pretty similar. Maybe I can't go too crazy. They're not really giving me that opportunity. Okay, I like that. It's a little grainy. I'm good with that. Auto enhance. Don't know what that did. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Kind of like that. We got lighter, kind of washed out one. All right, here we go. Here we go. Just playing with the dials a little bit. That's all I needed. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Cool. Put this back. Actually, let's get the color a little different. Hold on now. Maybe we'll stick with the kind of yellow hint. Darker yellow. Yeah, like a burnt orange. I like that. Okay, we did it. 3 thumbnails. Oh, old man still got it. Old man still got it. Cool. So I'm finally like caught up now. So let's go back to our planner board. See where we're gonna do. All right. Dang, we already did that. That's man, I'm happy. I thought I'd be so behind after feeling sickly yesterday. And I am behind on shipping this because we spent these 2 days like de-scoping it. But now we got a little more time, so hopefully I can get back on track. This is a perfect scenario where it's like, okay, I finished something. Um, I could do 100 other things, um, but I have a way to orient myself on what's important, and that's the commitment log. That's something I haven't shown you guys yet because it's been mostly just for me and the people I work with, but it's a way where we decide what we're going to work on, what's important, and then we add commitments around it, which is giving it a deadline. And then during our meetings, 2 meetings a week, we're like, hey, here's what I'm planning to work on, thoughts, suggestions, criticisms. And if we're trying to work on something that's not important, someone will be like, hey, that's not important. Or usually it's like, yeah, sounds good, let's do it. Or can we do it a little quicker? Things like that. So I already said I'd do this by Thursday. It's Monday, and this is basically done. I'm gonna mark it done. No, I'll wait. I'll wait till it's official. But now I can jump back to this, finishing the Dayview MVP and sending the email. I thought this would be such a long detour for the product hunt launch. But sick, I can just get back to making the app better. Cool, man. Let's do it. Let's clean up a little bit. We don't need this. And let's see where the branch is at. So I know I have a draft from yesterday. Tests are failing. Don't like that. That might be a good place to start. Actually, I think this does make sense because we tried to be adding like a bunch of stuff, and then we decided we're gonna descope it, and then I made an issue explaining what's gonna happen. But I think I need to rip out some stuff from here. Let's look at the commits. Yeah, this optimistic ID, that's got to go. This probably has to go. This probably has to go. Space test. This is probably fine. Let's see. Do I just drop these? Hmm. So it's adding a couple utilities. It's merging stuff now. I'm not going to use it, and I'm not a fan of like dead code where it's just sitting there and it's not in use, because then people read it and they think they're going to need it for something, or they tiptoe around it. When really it was there, it was maybe important, but then something changed and now it's not. And now it's just lingering, and it's like it's like carrying around some luggage when you don't actually need to be carrying around. It slows you down. So I think that one can be dropped. Let's see about this one. Yeah, this is getting ugly here. I don't like that one either. I'm just looking if there's anything salvageable in any of this, given that we're not prioritizing it anymore. Redux store. Nope, that one's a no. So here's what we're gonna do: delete some code. I actually really like deleting code because it means it's less I have to worry about in the future. Um, it's easier to keep track of something that is smaller, and there's no harm in it. That you don't have to feel like you failed because what you spent time on isn't in use anymore. It maybe just took you spending time on it to realize that this isn't helping users really right now, or it's not a priority. So it's not like every line of code you write as a developer has to get shipped. A lot of it is proof of concepts, just trying it out. First version gets rewritten the next week, and that's the game. That's just the game. So I'm going to make a backup of this branch just because I get a little scared with dropping commits. And then I'm going to drop those, see if it still works, see if the test pass, and then that'll free us up to work on other stuff. So let's do it. This is a command that just adds back to a branch, so I know I'm on this backup branch now, and now I can check out to my other one and kind of let her rip. Yeah. So I'm just going to check out to this one first to see if it's in a decent spot. Because if not, maybe there were some sneaky fixes from those other commits that I might need to hang on to. We got to start it. Okay, that's looking fine. What happens when we delete? Do we even have that? We do have that. And this is going to be descope, so we're not going to show this anymore. So I don't even care if it works or not, because it's not going to be a thing, but it should work for this. And it doesn't on the click. How about the shortcut? Oh, geez, something's broke here already. What the heck? So it looks like it was deleted. And then the error came on the post when we tried to restore it. But this is just for... This is an event, so I'm confused why this is happening. Because we were trying to do tasks. Did these get mixed up? T for task. Should be no backend stuff, right? Delete. Alright, now it's back. Let's try with the click. Click. The click doesn't do anything. Alright, the click, having the click would be nice. But it does say undo with that. Okay. It does say if you want to undo it, use that shortcut. And if you use a shortcut, it does work. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We're going to move on. So that means we can drop our commits. I have peanut butter on my keyboard. Get reset hard. That's right. We already backed it up. So let's check the test too. Oh man. I still feel like the queasiness, after you get sick and it's like your stomach still got that little like acid from it's like in my throat too, you know what I mean? Oh, I gotta do urine test. It's like the poison's still in there. Oh no, we're still going. All right, we got a core failure, and I know this is separate. I don't like this timer stuff. Let's just try the core alone. Core is a package that's shared between the back end and the front end. All right, it's taken a while. Timer.test. All right, I'm gonna skip it. Add an issue. We can fix it in a different time. So this isn't blocked. So let's do that now. I'm just seeing if that's the only slow one or not. I know this timer isn't actually in use yet, so if it's... Okay, that's not the worst. Let's see if they all work now. Yarn test. Oh, I don't. I just. I just committed. Well, checked out to a different commit. I didn't want to do that yet. How do we get out of this? We're going to do the hard reset again. All right, that wasn't too bad. Just did it over. I've gotten into that situation in the past, and I remember not knowing what to do, and it got a little hairy. Okay, so hopefully test pass now. Hopefully it was just that one, and now that's skipped. There won't be any issues. Actually, there might have been a new PR that just went in. Let's see. It's a few hours ago. Let's pull that in, see what happens. All right. Looking good. Looking good. I'm thinking might be a good time to follow up with Copilot. It's got a lot of thoughts. But let me just call this one out. 1195. Okay, so this is code that's still snuck around, and since we're not using it, it's getting the axe. It's gonna be an easy way to fix it. Just go by. Probably can do some other stuff here too. Actually, this whole thing I'm realizing, use event undo, we don't need. All right, this is good. Feeling lighter already. Just chopping some stuff up. All right, looks like one test is failing. Should call on delete callback when provided. That makes sense because we're doing that. So we can just get rid of that. I'm gonna save or link this commit, which has all the other code, which is kind of nice. You can see the pattern to the issue, so that hopefully you're not starting from scratch when it's time to add this back. Okay, looking good. right. So we just deleted a bunch of code in like 8 or 9 files. Feels great. Oh man. Let me make sure it still works before even doing that. So you should be able to still delete events but not restore them. So let's get a one-off event first. It's Monday. All right, here they are. Okay, okay, okay. Goodbye. And it's gone. Okay. Yeah. And it's gone from there too. Made the request to delete it. Just do a hard refresh to make sure. That's a bug we got fixed. I just hard refreshed and that now the code came back or the events came back. But if I preload them from the other view and then come back, then they're there. Separate though, separate. Okay, okay, okay is gone. So we're good. We're good to continue. All right, here's the ruthless commit that I was talking about where we just delete a bunch of stuff. Let's get the link to it. Refactor web, delete event deletion functionality. So when we merge, we do squash merge, which like collapses all of these into one commit, so it's easier to see. However, I think GitHub makes it easy by still letting you preserve these commits so that if you do want to do what I'm about to do, it'll still work. So let's just check if this works. If I go to that link, yep, here's all the deleted stuff. So I'm going to add that to the issue we made yesterday, I think, when we were doing all that planning. That would be on, what did we call that? Improve the day view. This is where we just were. So I'm looking for the thing we pushed back. Where is it, man? All right, I'll find it. For now, I'll add it right here to the out of scope section. All right. We scrapped it, but we kind of preserved the code a little bit in spirit. Let's see if the CI is passing. All right. Back in action. Ready to move forward now. Had to go backwards to go forwards a little bit, but we're ready. I'm ready to take a little nap because I'm not feeling great, but we did do the stream. The streak continues. Progress was made. So I'm going to get some rest and come back tomorrow. Thanks, y'all.